Good afternoon and welcome back to Epcot Center. We are here for another country tour around World Showcase. Today's country is France. And if you guys have not been following along with this entire series where we're going around World Showcase and showing an in-depth review and in-depth look at all of the different country pavilions, we'll put a link to a bunch down in the description down below, and a couple will pop up in the corners throughout the video so you guys can kind of get caught up on the series and see what all the other countries are like. But today, it's France. Let's head on over. The first thing I wanted to show you guys about the France Pavilion is kind of right behind these trees here. It's kind of hard to see by design, but that building back there, that green building, is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure, the new ride coming to the France Pavilion. And so from that building, we are turning to our right and heading into the main portion of the France Pavilion. So the first thing that we see is Chefs de France, and this is actually not the entrance to it at all. It looks like it would be, but it's not. As you can see, just on the other side of the door, there are people eating right now. So we will show you guys the main entrance to this, but I want to show you that this is not the entrance at all. It is just a false entrance that is designed to look like the entrance. As with all of the country tours, we're going to be bouncing back and forth. Right across the way is a crepe stand where they sell ice cream and crepes. Here's a look at the crepe menu. It's kind of good. I know, I'm sorry, the shadows are making it hard to see what the prices are. Directly next to the crepe stand is actually a stand that sells wine and slushies and champagne. Here's a look at the wine menu. And the slushies, well, where you can get Grey Goose in them and everything. And then here's the champagne. Right next to this wine stand, there's all kinds of caricature artists and silhouette artists. So you can come here and get your caricature done. Or you can buy a parasol that they have hand painted. Oh, she's putting Marie on that one right there. Here's a few that they've already finished. And if you guys are wondering how much they cost, there they are. Here's some examples of the caricatures and the different silhouettes that you can get. And then here's the prices over here. Also, back behind the area where you can get the caricatures and the silhouettes and everything done, there's this little area of paint artwork. Just some extra theming to the area. I think that there's a Perry the Platypus thing that happens over here as part of the Perry the Platypus game that you can play. We haven't done France yet, but I feel like somewhere around here is a Perry the Platypus thing. Maybe it's in here? Maybe. I don't know. From this artist type area, we are turning and heading into the heart of the pavilion. Before we go, I wanted to show you guys, this is a festival booth that is not always open, but always has a festival kitchen in it during any number of festivals. And now we are headed over to the front entrance to Chefs de France, and we'll have a look at the menu. I've never eaten at this restaurant, but people say that it is good. Have any of you guys ever eaten here? Kind of looks delicious. I like this prefix menu. Wonder if this is the lunch menu or if this is the dinner menu. I don't know. Alright, let's just have a look inside of Chef de France. And this is what it looks like on the inside. Looks pretty nice. And then also just up those stairs is Monsieur Paul. From Les Chefs de France, we head this way. I think this is still part of Chefs de France, or either that or this might be part of Monsieur Paul. Okay, here we go. So from this area here, which I believe is part of Chefs de France, we're headed over to Monsieur Paul to check out the menu over here. Here's the entrance to Monsieur Paul. You'll have to forgive my French accent. I do not know how to speak any French at all. And here is the menu. Oh. So I think that this is probably the fancier. Oh wow, yeah, look, $89 for their prefix menu. So I would hope that this is the fancier restaurant in France. From Monsieur Paul, we turn to our right a little bit more, and we're headed over to L'Artisan de Glace, Artisan ice cream and sorbet. And here are all the different flavors that they have here. And they have sorbet. Here's a look at the prices for the ice cream and the different kinds of pastries and delicious things they have here. Here's a look at all the different ice creams. Oh look, they made a Mickey. How fun is that? So from the ice cream shop, and I'm actually just showing this is the entrance that we went into, and we came out over here. To the right of it is the Boulangerie and the Cafe Boutique de Cadeaux. So this is a gift shop here, as well as a little patisserie. Well, you can get neon Eiffel Towers. This is also where the Kid Cot location is for this pavilion. Lots of Paris themed merchandise. So you can get like a little Minnie Mouse beret. That's fun. How much is it? $26.99 for a Minnie Mouse beret. And this shirt is $36.99 for this Minnie Mouse putting on makeup outside the Eiffel Tower. For $29.95, they've got all of these little paintings. And these are actually hand painted, I think. Somebody painted them. Somehow they got painted, of the Eiffel Tower and things around it. Which is kind of impressive because there's kind of a lot that are very similar, but a little bit different. Well, these two are kind of the same. I thought maybe somebody sat out there and painted the same scene, but I think what happened is somebody took a photo and somebody has painted the photo. $39.99 for this Paris Je t'aime, Paris My Love shirt. $34.99 for this Bonjour Paris shirt. And of course, lots and lots of Marie stuff here because the Aristocats are French. So now let's head into the Boulangerie and see what kind of stuff they have in there. There's kind of a big line in here for this quick service restaurant, so I don't know if we'll be able to show you guys any of the food. I can show you guys the menu. Here's what they have on the menu here. This is all coffees and stuff, right? Is there something else? Oh yeah, there's a lot of different menus. Oh my. Here's the sandwich menu. It actually smells really good in here, so I don't know, I feel like it's probably a good place to eat. And then here is the dessert menu, which has one thing on it, the Christmas log for Festival of the Holidays, which is going on right now. Here's a quick look at some of the food as I'm trying to film in between people. Oh yeah, the sandwiches look really good. Wow, nice. Off to the side, so we were just in there, that's the Boulangerie right there. Off to the side is this little cafe where you can get coffees and drinks and champagnes and mimosas and stuff like that. I tried to get a sparkling water from that little like cafe window and they're like, oh no, you can't do that here. I don't know if maybe that only runs in the morning or if it is, I don't know what's going on with that window, but they just told me to go right up to the cash register and I got it. So sparkling water. This is French sparkling water. I've never had this before. From the Boulangerie and the boutique, we're headed over to the Spirit de la Provence, which is a nice little gift shop where you can get tea towels, French butter cookies, lots of Ratatouille merchandise, which I love. This Ratatouille tea towel is amazing. $21.99. I got some French herbs. Lots of cooking stuff in this store, like Kitchen Magic with Mickey, a Remy there, some aprons. And then in this section they have a lot of soaps. And I think maybe, oh, these are all just soaps. I thought maybe that'd be bath bombs or something. Some various potpourri sachets. Some lavender spray, lavender soap, lavender everything. Lots of lavender stuff. And then they have these tiny dresses. What are these all about? Why are these tiny dresses here? $44.95 for these little dresses. And more cooking stuff. Some more like placemats, stuff like that. More soaps, cooking stuff. And then tiny dresses. From Le Spirit de la Provence, we head over to Auvins de France. And this is actually, these two stores are connected like most of the stores in World Showcase are. So I believe that this is just like a wine bar. Oh, you can get all kinds of like wine accessories and champagne accessories. Wine glasses, champagne glasses, wine corks, wine bottle openers. And then just champagne and wines over here. There's also a whole section in here that is a wine cave where you can just buy whole bottles of wine, which I don't think you can just walk around Epcot with a bottle of wine. I think they ship it to the front for you and then you can pick it up on the way out. Okay, here's the question. Right now, this champagne is on sale at Publix for $40.99. Wonder how much it is here at Disney. Admittedly, that's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It's only $52, so maybe their wines and champagnes are kind of similar in price to what you would get at Publix or something like that. Over here at the wine bar, they have a little advertisement for the wine walk, and you go around to the different pavilions and you get wines. And you also get these glasses with it. Yeah, they have a champagne flight for $31.01, where you get real fancy wines or champagnes. Just looking out the door, there is the ice cream shop, and so we actually came in on this side right through this door, but I wanted to show you guys because we are actually headed out the back side of this building through here, and then we are outside on this side of the building. So over here, Monsieur Paul's, the ice cream shop's on the other side of this, the Boulangerie's on the other side of this, and now we are going into Impressions de France, an 18-minute film. There's all kinds of different artwork and stuff like that, talking about flying buttresses. And this is a picture of Notre Dame, or Notre Dame. Another picture of it. And then they have a gargoyle over here. What is this? This is the spitting gargoyle. It's kind of frightening looking, isn't it? It says that this is a replica of the spitting gargoyle that is the most photographed gargoyle of Notre Dame. Now in about 15 minutes we go in and we watch the next showing.
Refrain from smoking and from using flash photography inside the theater.
Get ready to watch the show, Impressions de France.
We proudly take you on a trip to our country. We hope you enjoy the classic beauty, music and romance you will see from Paris to our countryside in Impressions de France. Et maintenant, nous avons le plaisir de vous présenter Impressions de France. Bon voyage!
The true heart of my country grows from the toil of her people, from villages and family farms of the most fertile land in all Europe. A magic window onto a golden age of kings. Proud, full of grace and symmetry, rooted firmly to the ground, yet dedicated to the spirit. The warm winds kindle dreams of eternal spring. A city of dreams come true and yet to be, Paris. Nothing makes us prouder in all of France than to celebrate the birth of our Republic. Paris, the city of lights.
ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed your Tour de France. Please make sure you have all your personal belongings and then exit through the doors to your left.
So we exit the theater back into the gift shop near the Boulangerie. That was a pretty interesting show. On the way in, I thought I had remembered it as being circle vision, and it sort of was. It was like half circle vision. There were 5 different screens that showed all different scenes all around you, but not behind you like in other circle vision like Canada or China. The pavilions, like the Canada Pavilion or the China Pavilion, have full circle vision. So from Impressions de France, we're heading into the arcade over here, which is not, as you would think, an arcade with video games. It's just basically like a hallway where we've got some perfume stores, multiple perfume stores. I'm so scared to go in here. It's very, very smelly. Very nice. Yeah, you can get all kinds of different French perfumes. Looks like you can also get some different French makeups and lipsticks and stuff like that. As well as, look at these large fancy bottles. I almost called those champagne of perfume. Guerlain, is that right? And then right across in the Librairie de Galerie, or at Gallery, is Givenchy. Another store with lots and lots of perfumes and stuff, and they will actually do free engravings on the bottle for you. I don't know if you have to spend a certain amount or what. There's just a sign outside that said free engravings. And they also have different makeups and stuff in here from Givenchy. Whoa, look at this thing. Wow, that looks real fancy. I should go outside and see it from the outside. Okay, you get a free engraving if you purchase any of these brands. Wow, look at that. That's real fancy. And then from the arcade, we are turning even further over here. This is it. This is the Librairie at Gallery. Looks like more cologne and stuff, and perfumes, lots and lots of stuff. Lots of hair things and scarves. A lot of fancy things that you could get. Whoa, look at this thing. It's like an eyeball. They also have a few bags over here. Le Tanneur. Everything on this entire side of the France Pavilion is very fragrant. Normally we would have a princess meeting location over here, but as you can see right now, there is scrim up and construction malls for Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. They're expanding the France Pavilion over here, and they're going to be moving a few things around as far as decorations go in order to make room for the entrance to the Ratatouille ride. Also, there's a sundial over here. This might be part of the Agent P World Showcase Adventure. I feel like I can open, oh look, you can open it. What's that? I'm assuming there's something that happens down in there during the Perry the Platypus adventure. That's pretty neat. Now that we are working our way back out towards the beginning of the pavilion, I wanted to show you guys this fountain, because right here at the front where this family is sitting is probably one of the best pictures in all of Epcot, where you could get the entire pavilion behind you with the Eiffel Tower in the distance and everything. There she is. Belle is coming out in her winter dress to meet and greet all of the guests. It turns out that she has moved her meet and greet out in front of the construction mall right now while they're doing construction for Ratatouille. So after seeing Belle, we are out here back behind the festival booth and over by where all the artistry stuff is. And I think that is all of the France Pavilion. We have gone over all of it, because now we are headed over towards the International Gateway. Oh look, there's Aurora right there too. I had no idea. Where did she come from? She's wearing her winter outfit too. So there you have it. That was a full tour of the France Pavilion here at Epcot Center. It's very nice. A lot of very interesting smells, a lot of very good looking food. We'll definitely be back to be trying out some of these restaurants over here, either Monsieur Paul's or Chefs de France. I don't know, they both looked like they had a very good menu, and I've heard good things about both, but we've never tried them, so we'll definitely be back. And with that being said, we are off, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Now it's time to pay the price.